Hidden in an English garden is a stone carving, and carved into that stone is a code that has remained unbroken for 250 years. In the sprawling grounds of the Shugborough estate in Staffordshire stands an 18th century monument. It's known as the Shepherd's Monument, and at first glance it is a beautiful, if unassuming, piece of neoclassical art. It depicts a famous painting by Nicolas Poussin, a pastoral scene of shepherds gathered around a tomb. But it is the detail beneath the carving that has drawn the attention of historians, cryptographers, and treasure hunters for centuries. Below the main image, a series of 10 cryptic letters are chiseled into the stone. They read D.O.U.O.S.V.A.V.V.M. This is not a random inscription. It is a deliberate and profound secret, a riddle that has stumped some of the greatest minds in history, from Charles Dickens to Charles Darwin. A code that some believe, if solved, could lead to one of history's most legendary treasures, the Holy Grail. To understand the riddle, we must first understand the scene. The carving on the monument is a mirror image relief of Poussin's famous painting, The Shepherds of Arcadia. The painting itself is a work of deep mystery, showing a group of idyllic shepherds who have discovered a tomb bearing the Latin inscription, Et in Arcadia ego, even in Arcadia, I exist, a haunting reminder of death in paradise. The man who commissioned the monument, Thomas Anson, was a member of a secretive elite society. He and his contemporaries were obsessed with classical art, ancient philosophy, and the esoteric secrets of the past. So when he added his cryptic 10-letter code to Poussin's already mysterious scene, he wasn't just decorating a garden, he was laying down a challenge. And for 2.5 centuries the world has tried to answer it. This is where the real relic hunt begins, as we test the keys to this impossible lock. Theory number 1. The Latin acronym. This is the most straightforward explanation. The letters could stand for a Latin phrase. One popular theory is that it means Optimae uxoris optimae sororis vidius amantissimus vovit virtutibus magistrum, a heartfelt tribute from a man to his deceased wife, a romantic and plausible theory, but a bit boring. It hardly seems worthy of such elaborate secrecy. Theory number 2. The anagram. This is where it gets interesting. Could the letters be a cleverly disguised anagram? In the 1980s, one researcher proposed that the letters were a coded reference to a specific verse in the Bible. Another claimed it was a coded message from the Anson family, a declaration of their love. But like all anagrams, the possibilities are almost endless, and none has ever been a definitive fit. And that brings us to theory number 3, the one that connects this quiet English garden to a shadowy world of secret societies, lost treasure, and a conspiracy that spans 1,000 years. This theory claims that the inscription is a secret message, passed down through the generations by the Priory of Sion, a shadowy secret society whose members supposedly included Leonardo da Vinci and Isaac Newton, and that the code, when deciphered, reveals the location of the Holy Grail, brought from the Holy Land to England by the Knights Templar. In this version of the story, Nicolas Poussin, the original painter, was a grand master of this society. He hid clues to the Grail's location in his paintings, and the Anson family, also members of the conspiracy, created the Shugborough Monument as a permanent physical key to unlocking his secret. It's a breathtaking theory. It's the stuff of novels and blockbuster films. But is there any evidence? To this day, the Shugborough inscription remains officially unsolved. It is a perfect, self-contained riddle, a cryptographic cold case that is as maddening today as it was in the 18th century. Is it a simple message of love, or is it the final lock on a treasure map that leads to the greatest prize in human history? The answer, for now, remains hidden in plain sight, waiting for someone with the right key to finally unlock the secret of the stone. The Shugborough inscription is one of the world's most tantalizing unsolved codes. What is your best theory for what D.O.U.O.S.V.A.V.V.M stands for? Try your hand at cracking the code in the comments below. If you believe that history's greatest secrets are hidden in plain sight, make sure to like this video and subscribe to Relic Riddles. Thanks for joining the Relic Hunt. We'll see you on the next one.